the right way to success. Because a lot of people right now, they don't question what they're doing right now and just drift through life as if it is happening for them. However, just realize that what I learned from Tony Robbins' event was life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So whatever life has in store for you, it will come to you. But the only thing that you got to do on your part is to really figure out what you want to do and what you want to get out of life and go live a life that you truly want to live. Now, we're giving you three signs in regards to whether you're on the right path to success. And the first sign is the fact that you seem a little bit lost and uncertain. Now, what does this mean? You know, a lot of people in this day and age, they are just just like a zombie. I see so many people walking around in life, on the train, on the road, walking on the streets. They are like hypnotized. They're not questioning what they're doing. They are like in their own little cage, right? They're in a cage at work and they don't question what they're doing. And that's the issue. They go to work, which they hate, and they don't question outside it. They go home, watch Netflix, do the usual stuff. They don't question what they're doing, and this happens every day. And everyone wants results. They want more success. They want more money. They want more freedom. They want more, I don't know, love as well. Yet they don't question what they're doing. That's a big issue. Human beings, we want more, yet our actions don't reflect that. This is why 99% of people in this world, they never achieve success, yet they crave it inside. And if you're not lost or uncertain, then you're basically repeating the same thing over and over again. So this is what I call the comfort zone. Most people, they live in the comfort zone, and it's perfectly normal because of the fact that our minds, we are designed to keep ourselves safe within our comfort zone. As soon as we try to step outside our comfort zone, our brain tells us, don't do it, it's risky, it's scary, you're gonna die, you're gonna get judged, you're gonna get rejected. So the fear mechanism of our primal brain, which is a 2,000-year-old brain, which is pretty much outdated, it tells us to keep within our comfort zone. And as Albert Einstein, he said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So unfortunately, most people, they want that next level of success. But guess what? They do the same shit over and over again. And they go, why aren't I getting results? It's unfair. Why is this guy getting results? It's because those people haven't changed their approach to life. Remember, if you've always done what you've done, then you'll always get what you've gotten. And this is reality. So it is good if you're lost because you're on the right path. It's like you're on a new road. You press yourself on a different road and you're not sure where you're heading. That's a good sign. If you once you're aligned with your road, and by the way, if you're achieving that next level of success, it's a road that you've never taken before, right? Take the path less taken, and you get everything you want. So this is the first sign that you're on the right path to success. That you're lost. You're feeling like, I don't know, just like you're not sure what's happening. Because when I began my journey as a coach and a speaker, I had no freaking clue how to speak. I had no clue how to um, run a business. I came from an employee background. I was very shy, introverted, very scared of speaking in front of people. And I just thought to myself, how can I do this? Like I was scared. I was very scared when I began my journey. And successful people, they're the best at dealing with uncertainty. Most people they seek certainty in their life. That's why they never change. And the irony is that we both want to seek variety, uncertainty, and certainty. So this is one truth that I had to take and go, look, it's scary, but I had to take the first step. And this is when I began aligning my truth. And hence, now I'm getting, a lot more results, feeling more happy every day of my life. And truly grateful that I found what I'm doing right now. And that's the first sign. So feeling lost or uncertain, which is good. Second sign is that you're getting, hate from your others, like your loved ones, your friends. Now, what does this mean? One of my coaches, he taught me the crab analogy, where everyone, once you try to climb your way out of success in a crab bucket, what happens is if you try to climb out of the bucket, what happens? The other crabs try to pull you back into their bucket. So if you're receiving hate from your family members, your close friends, whatever, or even like comments on Facebook or YouTube that, oh, you suck, why are you doing this? You're saying it's wrong, you are a bastard, whatever. That's a good sign, because what happens is most people, they try to drag you down as you go up the ladder of success. And I've had so many occurrences recently where a lot of people, they send me hating messages, and some people around me, they're going, Matthew, what are you doing, man? I can't believe you're doing this. Don't do it. Stay as an employee. Just like it's unbelievable things. People, once you change, people are scared of losing you. That's reality. As human beings, we've got a need to feel belonged, and if someone is attached to you and you're moving away from them as you climb the success ladder, that is when you get hate. And I had occurrences where people, they're like, Matthew, you're not supposed to be a speaker. You're not supposed to be a salesperson. I never imagined you to be that. Why are you doing this? I imagine you to be a person, in the back end of a job, just, running stuff. And it's just the fact that people don't believe in you. And this is normal. And it's a good sign that if you're receiving hate, you're on the right path of success. Now, the final point, and this is the most important point, and that is, you are not settling for average. This one, very passionate about this. Let's get ready. Are you ready? Now, most people, they settle for so little of what they can achieve. Like, I hear so many people, there's so much potential. I can look at them and go, hey, you've got potential. And yet they're like, oh, I know I can do more, but I can't be bothered. I'm comfortable where I am, and I've got a job. I'm earning a decent salary, and I'm just gonna take it as it comes. Ever heard of those people? That is settling for average. Now, most people in this world, 99% of the population, they settle for freaking average. And for me, I'm allergic to average. And my mentees and myself, we always strive for the next level of success. No matter how hard, no matter what others say, we go for our goals. We go for our dreams, because, after all, it's either you experience two pains. One, the pain of discipline, or two, the pain of regret, as Jim Rohn said. And pain of regret, that's the worst pain you can ever experience in your life. Imagine on your deathbed, wishing, what if I took more risk? What if I went for that dream career? What if I could have made more money by opening a business to provide my parents? The parents are now not here. What if I could have provided them financial freedom? I could have taken that step when I was 20 years ago, when I was still wondering if this is the right career for me, and I should open up my own business that's aligned with my passion. That is the worst pain you can experience in your life, when you're in the final moments and you regret it. And I've got scientific data to back this up. I've got people working in nurses and doctors in hospitals. 7 out of 10 of people on their deathbeds, they regret what they've done. They regret that they could have done this. They regret they could have spent more time with family. They regret all of these things. And that saddens me. This is why when I was back working as a dead-end job as a solicitor, my background, I came from a law degree, and I did a law degree and became a lawyer because, first of all, I thought it was prestigious. Second of all, my law friends were doing it too, and hence, if I don't do it, I would have got left behind, and I would have been seen as inferior. And thirdly, because my parents wanted me to become a lawyer, because they feel proud and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I listened to them, and for the first few years after graduation, I was living a life that's not very fulfilling, dreading every single day of my job, hating Sunday nights, loving Friday 5 p.m, working for the weekend, looking forward to the next holiday. But you know what? Why settle for that kind of life? Why settle for only 20 days of holidays a year? In Australia, we only got 20 days of holidays a year. And people, I look at it all the time, they're like, oh, I just came back from annual leave. Oh, I'm looking for the next holiday already. Like, why create a life like that? Why are you living a life, settling for that kind of average life? Why not every day is on your freaking holiday? Why wait for those 20 days and public holidays? That is a freaking waste of life. Why are you doing it? That's just why I ask people. And they just don't want to move outside their comfort zone. And they're settling for the average lifestyle. So this is what the final message I want to leave you with. If you want to live the life that most people can't live, you got to do things that 95% of people won't do. Think about it. If you follow what the rest of the crowd do, then this is what happens. You get the same results. You live an average life, hating life every single day, enjoying small moments, not every single moment, not truly living. But if you go step outside comfort zone, if you feel a bit uncertain yet you still take that first step and you do things that most people can't do, you'll create a life that most people cannot live. And they'll freaking be envious of you. And this is what I realized. I had to step outside my comfort zone, get out of that employee mindset and try to open my own business and try to create a life that I was truly born to live. Because once you're aligned with your truth, believe me, opportunities left, right, and center, they come to you. It's like you're in flow. You know that moment where things just happen to you effortlessly and you're like, oh wow, I didn't know this happened. That is the flow state. But if you haven't achieved it yet, don't worry and don't settle. We'll keep working at it. So I believe that you can find your true self. I believe you can find your true path to success. Those are the 3 signs that you're on the right path to success. Number 1 is you feel uncertain, like you're not sure whether you're on the right path, and that is good because if you're not on the right path, if you're unsure of whether you're on the right path, then that means that you haven't walked this path before, and it's a good thing. Remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And the second thing, that I was summarizing, was the fact that, don't settle. So don't settle for being average. Like most people, they just settle for being average, and it's very sad to see people just living life like an average person. It really saddens me, and they're not truly living. They're walking around like zombies. And the last one is you're receiving a bit of hate and discomfort from your close friends, your loved ones, because most people that never walked down this path of success. You do things differently. Like you still think you're mental or insane. That's what I felt before. So that's the final sign that you're on the right path of success. People think you're an idiot. Like, why aren't you in college? Why aren't you working in a company? Why are you doing all this random stuff which doesn't make sense? Because it is the path less taken. And this is why you will get the results that most people cannot get. Thanks so much for listening to my video. And as always, go out there and ready, fire, aim, and go create a life truly worth living. I'll see you on the next video soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.